You're listening to El Podcast, the Eli Castro Show. I am Eli Castro.
And I am Mike Oquendo, Mikey O.
Mike, what's up?
What's happening, mi gente? What's happening, Eli? ¿Cómo está, hermano?
I'm good. Waiting for the shows in Chicago that we've got coming up. It's different. You know, it's stand-up like what we're used to seeing from me, but then it goes into a sketch, and then it goes into an improv game, which our people are not familiar with, right? I mean, when I've done improv in Orlando, the audience thinks that the people that I pick on in the audience are in the show.
They think they're planted.
Yeah. Mira que cómo tú conseguiste ese señor que quisiera eso. It's just, you know, our people are natural performers, right? So when you put them on stage and they do well, even they surprise themselves.
Yeah.
When they end up being funnier than us.
You know, one thing that I did notice about going to Puerto Rico a couple of times is I didn't see any like improv or sketch performances, classes, or there was a regular ongoing place. Like, for example, in Chicago, we have Second City. You guys have Zach, right?
Right.
And so I think it's also new, right?
Yeah, in Puerto Rico, they'll do improv, but it's not for the family, right? It's for adult audiences. So it's a little different from what I do. Again, what we do is meant for the family. So it's a different approach to comedy than what our audiences are used to seeing. They're used to seeing me there for an hour and a half, 2 hours. But I think this changes it up a little bit, and it allows me to create more than just a one-man show, but to involve other actors as well as the audience. And so far, gracias a Dios, it's gone really well. It's been a lot of fun.
Good. I mean, Chicago is definitely excited. Saturday night is sold out, and tonight's show is almost sold out, so it's going to be great.
Yeah, and of course, that's when people start to come out.
No, mira, es que tú no sabes lo que me pasó. Fue que el chequecito no me llegó a tiempo. Entonces, con eso de las Navidades no lo pude comprar. Y bueno, yo quería saber, porque tú sabes que me van a operar del pie el martes.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that.
Y si yo veo ese show como que me va a dar ánimo.
Okay, but can you come Friday though?
No, yo tengo que ir el sábado. El doctor me dijo que si yo voy al show del sábado, que el show del sábado es el que me va a curar.
I know, Ma, but I'm sorry, pero Saturday's sold out, but we have about 10 tickets left for Friday. You can come check it out Friday.
No, pero mira, es que el sábado, la guagua que me lleva hasta allí, el único día que esa guagua trabaja es el sábado.
Okay,
yo tengo que ir el sábado.
Pero hay taxi, Uber,
No, fíjate, yo es que es necesario que yo vaya el sábado, porque ese es el día que el doctor dice que si yo voy al show del sábado, no del viernes.
I know, but listen to me. I wish I could help you, but there literally are no seats. Ya, we sold every ticket.
No, yo sé que ustedes guardan 2 o 3 por ahí.
No. This isn't like galletas, like we hide some so we can eat them later. These are seats que están ocupados. Todos los asientos van a tener una persona en ese asiento.
Ajá, yo puedo hablar con Eli. ¿Tú crees que yo puedo hablar con Eli?
For what?
Ajá. No, porque Eli, cuando yo veo a Eli todo el tiempo, él siempre me dice, mija, cuando tú quieras ir al show me avisa. ¿Dónde está Eli?
I know, but when he says that, it's so that he can give you his website so that you can order tickets, pero you didn't do it on time, ma. You didn't do it. Listen, 337 people did it on time, ¿entiendes?
Ajá.
And now you're going to come in a lo loco y entrar a ver un show donde no hay asiento.
337.
Yes.
Pues tú sabes, los números de los teatros siempre son lo que se dice, como dicen los americanos, even. So 338, 338 soy yo.
That's how it is, man. That's how it is.
Yeah,
That's how they will never take no for an answer, and it's amazing because they can be so relentless, right?
Yeah.
They can be so determined. But where was this determination and perseverance when you could have bought the tickets with time?
And let me tell you guys something, all you who are listening. We love you guys. Eli is absolutely, I have worked with a lot of comedians and a lot of performers in my 15 years. And one thing I will say about Eli is he is very, very adamant about making sure that his attendees and his audience and his fans are taken care of. But here's the problem. Really, if the theater only has 337 seats, we really don't have access to any more. There's no magic that we can do. I mean, there really isn't. And so people call, they're upset, and where's my ticket? And I got to get in, and I need to get in. there really is nothing we can do. Same thing with the no late seating. We don't do the no late seating because of us. We do the no late seating because we rent the theater. And the more time we delay the show, the shorter the show is, because the theater is going to kick us out at 10 o'clock. So if you can imagine it, that if we delay a show a half hour, ¿me entiende, mi gente? So we love you guys, and you don't know behind the scenes, we work very hard on making the experience great for you. Pero si no hay asiento, no hay asiento.
And that happened one time when we ran late. We were doing a show in Humboldt Park on Division, right? At Roberto Clemente High School. And it ran late, and I like to do the meet and greet, but there was no time for the meet and greet. So about the fifth person in, you said, yo, we got to take this outside. And we took it. It must have been, I don't know, 10 degrees outside. And we took our whole meet and greet, and we did it outside. So those were some quick meet and greets. Those were some one picture and done.
Pero nadie se fue.
Pero nadie se fue. They lined up outside en ese frío. Yo no tenía abrigo. Thanks for getting my coat. But we did it. So, yeah, so we try to keep our time, for that reason, so that we can do everything, comfortably in the lobby. Although I got to tell you, speaking of meet and greets, did you know that Emmeline went to 3 of my shows before we met? 3 of my shows, never went to a meet and greet.
What?
Never. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, it's part of our story. So She went, the first time she went on a date. Didn't come by, didn't say hi, didn't buy a DVD, nothing. The second time, she came with her family, the one we did at the Portage Theater.
Yeah.
After the show, didn't stop by, didn't say hi, didn't get a DVD. The third time, she came on a different date, bought the DVD, but didn't say hi, didn't say nothing, didn't take a picture, and left.
Now, the question I have, may I ask a question? And I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Have we gotten back to the dates that she took and asked them if they at some point felt like she took them window shopping? She took no, there's a guy that I want to see. But I want to go on a date with you, but there's a guy that I want to see. He's really funny.
Yeah.
Can we go see him?
So afterwards, it's like, you know what? I want a picture, but I want to have a picture, not with you. So why don't we leave? And maybe the next time I see him, voy a estar sola.
Oh, but people do that now. How many times have they not pushed the guy out of the picture?
Oh, bro, that is so uncomfortable. Oh, my God. No, the girl will push the guy out of the way and says, no, you take the picture. Take the picture. Yeah. And then, of course, ella me aprieta, me abraza, and I'm like, hey, look, mira, my hands are in my pocket. You know what I mean? Yeah. And the guy's like, no, abrázala. That's my girl. Abrázala. And I'm like, oh, God.
That's the truth.
That's what I love most about it. Our people are raw, man. And when they come out to have fun. How many times have we been in shows y la gente en el teatro, they just start talking back to me, como si fuéramos, like if it was a private show.
No existe más nadie.
Which of course I'm going to play along with. I'm never going to ridicule somebody or make fun of them, We just have fun. Pero entonces se animan, right? They get encouraged. And it starts to get disruptive. Entonces that's when you get the complaints. I don't get them, right? But then the crowd around that family will go up to you at intermission and tell you what?
They'll say, no, you know what? The family that's right there, they're making a lot of noise.
How and so? What kind of noise are they making, man?
Well, they're just making noise. Like they're having, they're having fun, and they're making noise, and they're talking back, and they're like they want to be a part of the show. And we paid to see Ellie. We didn't pay to see that family.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go talk to them. Okay.
Can you ask them to leave though?
Whoa, no. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna tell them to tone it down, and then we'll go from there. Okay. All right.
No, because my family's here too.
No, I get that. Okay, go attend to your family, and I'm gonna go talk to them. All right.
They shouldn't be having that much fun, or at least they can be quiet about it.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm not having fun right now, so go ahead and go with your family, and I'll go do my job. Okay, here we go.
Are you gonna get back with me?
No, I'm not reporting. No, it's not like I'm not working for you. I'm just let me do what I gotta do. You enjoy the rest of the show. All right. Now this is the conversation when you go and you talk to the family. Mira, señora.
Ay, Dios mío, que nos estamos divirtiendo. Ajá.
No, qué bueno. Listen, I'm glad you're having a good time. It's just that...
Sí, mira, traemos 15 personas. 15 people we bring.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much for
Traemos
that.
15 personas, papi.
That's what it's all about. Listen,
Chacho, para el otro vamos a traer 26.
I just wanted to make sure that you were having a good time, but that you're enjoying it.
Después del show hay orquesta esta noche. Después del show.
No, esta noche no hay orquesta. It's just Eli.
No hay orquesta. Ah, no, pero Eli, todo lo que tú necesitas, ese es el héroe de nosotros. Nosotros venimos 15 hoy, 15.
Okay.
Fuimos a darnos unas copitas antes del show. Ay, Dios mío, tremendo Bacardí, para que lo sepa.
Oh, that would explain. So how many copitas did you have?
Bueno, no, tomamos dos o tres copitas, 2 o 3 botellas, 2 copitas, botellas, no sé, pero de todo modo, estamos aquí para Eli Castro.
You had so many, you stopped counting. Listen, we just want to make sure that everybody has the same opportunity to enjoy the show.
Ajá.
So if we can just keep...
¿Cuándo van a hacer la rifa?
We do the raffle at the end of the show.
Después del show, sí. Porque, ¿sabes qué? Un día yo vine y me gané 4 boletos para ver a Made in Puerto Rico. Ay, Dios mío.
Okay.
Y qué show tremendo. ¿Cuándo van a traer a Made in Puerto Rico?
Okay, hold on. I just want to make sure if we can limit the crosstalk, okay? So that if you can just minimize the amount of talking back that you do, other people can enjoy the show as well, okay?
Pero espérate un segundo. No te alteres. Eli lo estaba hablando a nosotros.
Yes, technically Eli's talking to you, but he's talking to everybody in the theater.
No. Ese chiste que él hace del adobo, ese chiste nació en la cocina de nosotros. Y tú sabes que somos 15. Y cuando nosotros, la familia Ortiz, nos unimos, olvídate, los Ortices somos unos locos. ¡Ja, ja, papi!
No, you know what? Listen, if you don't tone it down and you continue to disrupt the show, I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Pero nos vamos todos cuando se termine el show. Yo no me voy. Ajá.
No, we're gonna have to ask you to leave now if you're not willing to tone it down. You will not be able to see the second half of the show.
¿Dónde tú eres? ¿Tú eres de Utuado?
It doesn't matter where I'm from. I'm just letting you know there are certain rules that we have to follow.
Ajá, ok, pues está bien, pues nosotros nos calladitos un poquito, pero estamos aquí para party. Ahora sé yo que estamos en Rusia, donde no te dejan hablar. Estamos en Norte Corea, donde no te dejan hablar. Nosotros pagamos por esos boletos.
Rusia and North Korea. That's our people. Do not engage or confront our people, okay? Because they are not going to go down quietly. Do you remember the lady that she just got so rowdy that you had to ask her to leave?
Her family was calming her down, and then I cannot say, this was, first of all, I want you to know that just like all of our audience members, this was a very elegant, very well put together family. It was a big surprise. Lady was about 65, 70 years old, and she was with her family. Her family couldn't calm her down, and then I can't even say what she told me when she was leaving the theater.
What did she tell you? Come on, what did she tell you? I mean, you can kind of talk around it.
She said, ¿y quién eres tú? No, señora, yo soy Michael Kendo, yo estoy encargado del teatro. Ajá, pero yo pagué mis boletos. Yo entiendo, señora, pero es que usted, básicamente, usted ha hablado más que ha hablado el comediante. Ah, no, pues, ¿sabes qué? ¿Este es tu teatro? Sí. Ajá, pues coge este teatro y métetelo por el... That's what she told me, bro. Listen, and by the way, she told me that in front of 200 people. I mean, it
was during the intermission.
Yeah, during the intermission, yeah. She told me, coge el teatro y métetelo por el... And I was like, oh my God. But you know what? I will tell you how we handled that. When the family emailed us apologizing on her behalf, we told the family, we want her back. The live experience is new for a lot of people. And I'm going to speak of my family. My family, all the folks over 50, did not start going to theater until I got into business.
That's true. There just aren't that many options for us to go out and see and experience. It really is new, but that's what I love about it. I love how raw it is, man, because when I go into the audience and I have fun with our people, that's very unique.
Yeah.
For me, those moments mean a lot because it's easy to do a show, within the parameters of the stage and then leave, and you never have to shake a hand or take a picture. Pero not only do I like the meet and greets, I like to break that wall and go into the audience. If you remember when we first started, I used to love going into the audience, and you told me one time you were like, stay on stage as much as you can, please.
Yeah.
For security purposes, please try to stay, because I loved breaking that, and I loved kind of reaching out to our people and kind of bringing the show even closer to them. That's why el show that I'm bringing this weekend in Chicago is is so different because it really does allow me to not only just to go out into the audience, but to get you out of your seat and bring you on stage. It's an exciting part of the shows that I do.
Yeah, going to be a great weekend. And then on Sunday, we've got the Winter Salsa Festival. 5 bands. Eli Castro will host that. Dance lessons all day in Chicago at the Joe's Live in Rosemont from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. So it's a salsa festival during the day, all day in the winter, indoor. It's going to be awesome.
Now that's crazy. Talk about things that have never been done. When was the last time you went to a salsa festival indoors? So that is equivalent to basically going to a club. But a club, that band won't come on till what, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night?
Right.
So they're partying from, let's say, 11 to 1. No, You're going to watch how many bands?
5 bands.
5 bands. From 1 p.m. until 7 p.m. And you still can get home and have dinner. That's insane.
And the doors open at 1, and a half hour later, there's a band on the stage, and there's a band on the stage for every hour after that. So it's...
Because there's nothing more annoying, man, when you go to see a band, and it's just you don't know when they're coming on, and there'll just be a DJ playing, and you're waiting, bro. You're waiting, and you're drinking watered-down drinks, or you're drinking that Sprite that's just flat, and you're waiting, and then you see a couple of musicians come on, and they'll test their instruments, and then they'll leave, and you're like, oh my God, man, porque yo vine. I should have just stayed home and listened to the CDs. And you wait, and then a couple of more musicians come on, and they start testing their instruments. And you're like, oh, qué porquería. It's not even gonna be good. Ding, ding, ding. That's it. And then when they finally come on, you're so mad. You're like, ay, avanza. Play my song so I can leave. That's going to be great. I mean, that's another event that I'm looking forward to. I can't imagine it because I've never seen it. Bands during the day performing on time. ¿Qué es eso?
Yeah. So for those of you who are not from Chicago, here's why we chose to do this event. It's a celebration of the local Chicago bands. I think there are 11 bands in Chicago. We're only using 5 this round. We'll use the other 5 or 6 for the next round. And it's an amazing celebration because it's a tribute to the Chicago bands. There are 5 to 7 bands here who back up artists like Tito Nieves and Tony Vega and Jerry Rivera. And people are saying, how come you're not bringing any big names in? Well, here's the deal. We want to celebrate the local bands who really, really are amazing and do a great job here in Chicago. So it's going to be great.
Yeah, and those local bands, listen, don't sleep on those local bands. Because when they start jamming and you're dancing and you're 3-4 songs in and you're sweating and your legs hurt and your feet hurt, that's a local band.
Yeah.
Just because they don't have a big name and nada de eso, and they don't make you wait till 2 o'clock in the morning to play, that don't mean they're any less. Because there's some local bands in Chicago that will have you dancing all night. And you'll be looking up like, who is that? Who is that?
Yeah.
Who is that playing the trombone? You don't even know him. Who is that timbalero? You don't even know him. But they're amazing, amazing musicians.
Yep, and it's going to be hot. So get ready, mi gente. We are going to have fun on Sunday. Of course, Friday tonight and Saturday night with Eli Show. I want to just brag for a moment and let you know that my son will be opening with a piano solo. So he's getting ready for his debut. Mikey turned 10 years old yesterday, and he's all ready for tomorrow night's big performance.
Tell me how crazy that is to have him grow up basically in the business.
Yeah.
Because I remember it was not that long ago when he would be on stage playing with the microphone, doing a mic check while we were getting everything ready.
Yeah, That is nuts. Yeah. And as soon as we can, Ellie, and I would say when we slow down from all the stuff we got coming up, we have to get your son and him back on the stage together. That's happened a few times.
Yeah.
They enjoyed it. I think you and I cried, right?
We were a mess backstage.
Ellie, hold me. Aguántame, papi. Aguántame. Ellie, hold me, bro. Hold me, man.
It's too emotionally significant for us to see our sons on stage who are only, 6 weeks apart. And when they're together, whether they meet once every 2 or 3 years, it's like college buddies reuniting.
Yeah, it's the truth.
And they just talk and they hang out and, what's up? And let me show you this. Come over here. Let me tell you about this. And living in 2 completely different states, but on stage, they're 2 brothers.
Yeah.
All right, so I came across an article I thought you'd find interesting. You ready?
Yeah.
It's an online article titled 6 Reasons You Should Never Date a Puerto Rican Girl.
Okay.
Now, when I say that, you're probably thinking of more than 6 reasons.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And her name is probably Marta.
Malta, Myrna.
Myrna, yeah, Myrna.
Cookie.
Number 1, there will be lots of dancing. It won't matter to her if you have 2 left feet. Puerto Ricans love dancing. Anything and everything, including bachata, merengue, salsa, and reggaeton, to name a few. So put your dancing shoes on because you're going out.
No entiendo, porque eso es natural. Eso,
that's why you should date a Puerto Rican girl. Who wrote this? How is there'll be lots of dancing a reason why you should never date a Puerto Rican girl? ¿Quién tú eres? Un blanquito. Right? You're not telling a Puerto Rican that, are you? Number 2, and lots of coffee too. One of the first questions Puerto Ricans typically ask if you're a guest at their home is, ¿Quiere un café? It doesn't matter what time of day it is. Caffeine is 50% of the Boricua diet. Rice and beans make up another 40%, and mayo ketchup the remaining 10%.
That's 100% true.
Again, though, why is that a reason to never date a Puerto Rican girl, though?
Yeah, that part I don't get.
Because coffee will be bad for you?
Mira, nene, te hago una tacita de café.
No, gracias. No,
café?
I'm good. No, I don't drink coffee. I'm good.
No, te tienes que tomar este cafecito ay, Dios mío. Sabe que yo le echo leche condensada. El café leche conmigo es con leche condensada.
No, I appreciate that, but no, I don't drink coffee.
Are you sure?
No, I'm fine. Gracias, ma'am. Gracias. I'm good.
Pues está bien, no tome.
Number 3, she won't need your last name. It's not Puerto Rican tradition for women to change their last names when they get married. We don't even hyphen it. In fact, children will inherit both last names. Their father's last name first and their mother's last name second, which is why Hispanic names tend to sound longer than average. Now, this is just getting stereotypical.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's a tradition in Puerto Rico, where, for example, I am Elizardi Castro Garcet. Castro from my father, Garcet from my mother. However, my mother is Mili Castro, so I don't get that.
Yeah. So let me see. So mine would have been Miguel Oquendo Luna.
No way.
Was it I'm saying, yeah. Would my mother's last name first or my father's?
No, father's first, then
father.
Mother.
Yeah. So my mother's so Luna.
You could have been Mikey Luna.
Mikey Luna. No, better than that. I could have been Mikey Moon.
Bro, that's the name right there, man.
Mikey Moon, man. Mikey Moon, Chicago. Welcome to the stage, Mikey Moon.
Yeah, not Mikey O, Mikey Moon, man. Hey, it's not too late to change it. Hey, you know what? That could be like your different, like your second producer name for like shows after dark. You know what I mean? Mikey Moon.
Oh, after dark, get it?
Mikey Moon in the house. Number 4, she'll have high beach standards. Caribbean beaches in general are jaw-dropping. White hot sand, endless palm trees, and crystal clear water. What more can you ask for? Puerto Rico has one of the world's top beaches known as Playa Flamenco, located on a tiny island off the mainland called Culebra, which can be reached by ferry. Again, I don't I gotta write a comment or email this right. Well, how is that a reason not to date a Puerto Rican girl when she's gonna want to be at the beach?
Those are reasons to date one.
But that's what I'm saying. Are you kidding me? You think I'm gonna be dating a Puerto Rican girl who says, "Nene, vamos para la playa"? Nah. Ay, tú con tu playa. You always want to be in a beach. ¿Qué es eso? I want to stay in my sofa. Nena, no te pongas el traje de baño. Put your sweats back on. I just want to stay home. Let's watch TV, please. Ay, Dios mío. Yeah. Number 5. Her family will be your family. Puerto Rican parents will most likely be more involved in your life than even your own parents. They'll give their opinion on everything, even when you haven't asked for it. They'll call you.
Eso sí es verdad.
They'll call you, text you, and might overwhelm you at times. But most importantly, Puerto Rican parents will love you like one of their own. No, hold on. Si tú eres un blanquito writing this, Puerto Rican parents will never love you like one of their own. Okay? That's a fact. They're always going to look at you and treat you like a piece in a museum. You know what I mean? Like, ese nene no le gusta la comida de nosotros.
¿No le gusta nada?
Ese nene lo que le gusta son las papitas fritas, las papas majas, la pizza, los hot dogs. ¿Qué es eso?
Rafael, yo cociné, pero dame un favor, vete al Popeye y cómprale un pollo ahí al muchacho, porque yo creo que...
I steep.
A ti, compre una 8 pedazos de pollo ahí para que comas, porque parece que no le gusta. Yo hice ese arrocito así, pero como que eso para él es porquería, yo no sé.
Yeah, and when they're in your life, right? When they're in your girl's life and they're calling her every day, okay, they're not calling because they care how you're doing. They're calling to make sure, you know, she hasn't left you yet. Mira, pero tú todavía estás con ese Steve todavía. Todavía están juntos. Ay, bendito. Mira, Rafael todavía está con Steve. Ay, qué pena.
No, pues fíjate, qué sorpresa.
All right, and number 6, 4 reasons not to date a Puerto Rican girl. The worst article I have read in years. Number 6, don't expect her to be on time. It says, if you can count on one thing, it's that Puerto Ricans will arrive hours later to anything. Don't expect punctuality to be a recurring thing throughout your relationship. Save yourself the hassle and tell your girlfriend to be ready by 5 when you're really planning on 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
And this was actually published.
Well, there's a few there that we have to kind of agree with. When we do a show, we typically will post. We look forward to seeing you all tonight at the show. It is now 1 p.m. Latina women, start getting ready now.
Please.
Every guy that comes late to a show with a young lady has that look on his face like, it wasn't me. I was ready. You know?
Estaba ready.
Oh.
Yeah, but I love it because they'll walk into a show with an attitude. You know, our women will walk in like they're not even late. Pero llegué, ¿verdad? Llegamos, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we missed half the show. Pero llegamos. ¿Verdad que llegamos? Llegamos.
I want to get back to the coffee for a moment because one of the things is a lot of people, sometimes I'll say, ¿Quieres café? Sí, ¿cómo lo quiere? Lo quiere. And every now and then somebody will say to me, lo quiero puya. You know what that is, Eli?
I have no idea what that is.
Bro, straight black coffee. No sugar, no cream, no nothing. The cup, the coffee café puya.
Wow.
Okay. For example, if you take a sip and it doesn't have any sugar, you would say, este café está puya. I'm going to tell you something. There is not a time, because I remember that from my mother and my grandmother, but there's not a time when I hear that every now and then and I just completely start cracking up. I love that. Café puya. Straight black coffee. Now, here's my point. Recently, 2 months ago, young Puerto Rican girl, maybe 27, 28, I was at a meeting with her, and she is a prospect for theater. She tells the lady, dame un café puya, por favor. Bro, I have not heard that come out of anybody's mouth under the age of 50. And I was just like, I love this girl.
She probably got that from her grandmother or her mom.
Yeah, café puya. And I'm like, esta es una boricua. The funny thing about it is that she felt herself. She said, you know, I really haven't been that connected to the Puerto Rican community. And I'm like, Mama, connected. You just ordered café puya. I mean, you are as connected as they get, you know?
She's lucky. She's lucky I wasn't the waiter because I'd be like, café puya. No, we got café bustelo. ¿Qué otro café tenemos? I would think puya was a brand.
Well, this here, Ellie, this was the ultimate Puerto Rican test right here. She said to me, I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving because I start getting my heavy doses of pasteles before Christmas. And then I asked the question of all questions, right? I said, ¿Pastele en hoja or aluminum foil? And she answered, Papa, pasteles en hoja.
Yeah.
It was over. I said, that's it. Café puya, pasteles en hoja. Mama, you are going to be in all my shows for the rest of your life.
Don't worry about trying to connect. You are forever connected. And that is El Podcast, the Eli Castro Show.
I am Mike Oquendo, Mikey O.
For more information on Mikey's events, comedy shows, and awesome salsa concerts and festivals in the middle of the day, in the middle of the winter, go to MikeyOComedy.com.
And ladies and gentlemen, don't forget www.lecastro.com. He's headed to North Carolina the first couple weeks of February. February 9th, you can check him out in the Bronx. February 10th in White Plains. And February 11th at the theater in Bridgeport, Connecticut called The Klein.
That's it. Remember, mi gente, life is so much better when you're laughing.
Nos vemos y gracias.